And when you think about it, an awful lot has happened in 75 years. In June of '44, we had just had the Normandy landings, and the country was literally involved in the greatest war the world's ever seen. We were victorious, thank goodness. And in 1958, my grandfather Ray, my dad Ed, bought into the bank from the folks that started it, and that also happened to be the 100th anniversary of the courthouse. Now in 1958, I think I was 2.5 years old, but my earliest recollection were riding in a funny looking black car, which frankly we hope to have here today, but it wouldn't start. 100-year-old car, who knows, you know. But my earliest recollection was riding in a parade. I had no idea where I was. I've thought about that for years, and I finally figured out it was the parade for the 100th year anniversary of the courthouse. But my most vivid memory was all of these men running around with funny looking hats, just like this. And everybody in the crowd had boaters, I think they call them. But a lot's happened since 1958 as well. The space race was just in its infancy. We had not been to the moon. Nobody knew where a little 2-bit country named Vietnam was at that point, but we all learned. Well, in the early 80s, I joined the bank. In the early 90s, mid-90s, my sister Ann joined the bank. And in 1994, we built the new bank building up the street here. I think there are some folks here that probably remember that day, the celebration that we had.
I remember.
I think what we call the money cage. You had 2 minutes to grab as many dollars or as you could in a money cage. And is Janine Stevenson here?
I have a picture of her winning.
She was one of the winners. I think we had all kinds of different things going on that day. I think somebody won interest on $1 million for one day. There was a raffle. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. And one of the things that we decided what might be kind of fun that day would be to set up a time capsule that would be open 25 years down the road. Actually, I think it was a Sharpie named Les Landis out of St. Louis that decided that would be a cool thing, and we bought into it. So we did think it would be kind of fun to put some stuff from the old bank, some stuff from that celebration into the time capsule, and some information about what was going on at that time. And it'd be kind of interesting to see how much of it we remember 25 years later. So. And I promise you we'll get to the ice cream as soon as we open. But we're going to open. Sandy, Jerry, y'all want to come up here now?
Who else worked? Pam, you're here.
Yeah, so Pam. Bobby was running around.
I'm on up. I shall put on my cap.
thing is heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Who can remember who was president in 1994?
He was my dog.
Anybody remember Big Bill?
He doesn't talk anymore.
He used to talk. I'm sure some of the folks remember the old money bags that used to hit the night drop with. These, for some reason, I remember them as being green. I don't know. This will take everybody back. When we used to hand out ashtrays and matches to everybody. That's not correct anymore.
That was something we gave away.
We gave away emergency numbers. We may still have a few of those if anybody needs them. Some of this was from the old bank, and this is one of them from the old bank. How many people remember counter checks? When you used to just be able to walk into the bank and sign your name and tell them your number. And
use them anyway.
yeah.
After that, you know,
Playing cards, Ross County State Bank on it. Okay, this was from Post-Dispatch from June 17th, Friday, a couple days after the celebration. Who remembers what was going on June 17th? I know Ann does because it's
Izzy's birthday.
it was quite a day in Ann's life. But she watched OJ and the white Bronco all day long. And here it says, OJ attends funeral mass for ex-wife. Little did we know. Also, well, a couple headlines here. How things really don't ever change. Headline here, North Korea thaws, talks to resume. Let's see what else is in here. Well, all right, on the St. Louis region, Missouri first in abortion rate decline, study finds. How current can that be? Anyway, a few things have changed, a few things stay the same.